Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 Billion Signal, sponsored by Merit Forex. Wednesday morning, time to track down what's going on and, of course, to seek how we're gonna adapt to the current market situation. Very quick recap about the economic calendar. We got interest rate decision yesterday for Australia. They kept it exactly the same interest, 0.75. We're gonna see the impact in about a minute. Construction PMI in UK, very green for the Great British Pound. And today, ADP non-farm employment change, definitely volatile event, one of the biggest. Composite PMI for UK, services PMI in UK, ISM non-manufacturing data for United States, and interest rate decision in Canada. With, of course, in the end, to finish the day with crude oil inventories. So this is for today. Check the economic calendar for sure, definitely, because it's very, very important. So as usual, we start with Euro US dollar. What's going on? The Euro is holding out right now, as you can see, right below the this resistance level here, 1.1096, and staying above the 1.1075. I'm still bearish on the Euro US dollar, even though I don't like it pretty much because of its unpredictability, we would say, definitely, but just if you're gonna take any short trades, still be very careful, because if we see breakout of this high here, we can see simply continuation to the upside, 1.1116. Great British Pound, it's a little bit more interesting, staying exactly on the highs, 1.30 round number, very significant resistance. We have a range here, so if we see breakout today, ADP definitely can help the Great British Pound breaking out the highs. Then we can see even 1.3170, this recent top, which is difference of 170 pips. Probably not today, probably we're not gonna see 170 pips breakout, but there is a lot of room to grow to the upside. Other case scenario, of course, depends on the ADP non-farm employment change. If we see green numbers of ADP, we can see growth of the US and push the GBP going to the downside. Australian US dollar is very, very interesting, simply because touched exactly 0.6862, and as you can see right now, it's reversing to the downside. Pretty normal, absolutely expected. Price behavior, testing the resistance, bouncing back, continuation to the downside. So it's going to be very, very interesting how the day is going to close on the Australian US dollar. If it closes very bearish, definitely we can see continuation of this very long-term downtrend, and we can see test of 0.6769 and further, and after that go to 0.67. Why not? It's not going to be definitely impossible. The only issue with Australian US is simply this uncertainty. As you can see, it's creating kind of big range, and definitely we can see a little bit unpredictable price behavior of the Australian US. New Zealand, absolutely a very good breakout, a very significant one. We can looking for buy opportunities around the support level. A recovery from the top right now is quite expected, absolutely. And if we see the price closing below the support zone, we can see continuation to the downside. Until then, I'm gonna looking for good buying opportunities on the New Zealand dollar. I'm gonna get back to the Australian just to compare these two, and as you can see, the Australian dollar is getting much more weak than the New Zealand. So simply, Australian dollar is much higher probability, I think, compared to the New Zealand US. USD Canadian dollar, we go directly to crude oil to take a look what's going on. Crude oil tried to push lower. Yeah, there was a very high probability to see breaking out of 54.82. Just decided to stop and continue to the upside. And for now, definitely our long-term forecast for crude oil, $60 to $63, is very high. So right now it's trying to push up, which simply Canadian dollar up, USDCAD down, and this is simply why we saw a bearish momentum yesterday of the USD Canadian. If we see weak ADP NFP, non-farm employment change, this simply means we can see very strong drop to the downside, 1.3278. I'm totally bearish, absolutely. I'm not even thinking to take any buy trades. And as you can see, the trend is down, so everything is clear. USD Swiss, my favorite instrument for now, into with the USD Japanese of course, but USD Swiss is heading to the support level 0.9842. Just we got a perfect drop, just 100 pips a day after that continuation with additional 60-65 pips, and right now probably it's gonna add up additional 30-40 pips until we reach the support level. Again, I'm saying after a big drop we can see slight recovery. It's quite normal, but I'm totally short on USD Japanese and waiting to open even more positions on it. USD Japanese, absolutely bearish. We talk about it since the last couple of, I would say, even months, 2-3 months. Completely bearish on the USD Japanese. It's staying exactly on support level 108.485, and it's aiming to break it out. But let's see. Again, repeat, ADP non-farm payroll is very important today to determine which direction the US dollar is gonna go. So for now, I'm waiting to see how it's gonna, how the USD Japanese is gonna behave, where it's gonna go, and then I'm gonna take trades on the USD Japanese. 108.48 is our support. We had resistance zone, didn't manage to break out here. This resistance 109, the new resistance 109.15, exactly because of this, because I'm bearish. I didn't put this new resistance, and if we see breakout of 108.24, 25, around 30s, we definitely can see test of 107.88. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video, of course, and it's useful for you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us and share us on the social medias. Comment below if you want to reach me, you know how to do it. Have a very profitable week, and of course, good luck.